I'm so glad we're done with Ginga. I don't have to see Ginga ever again. I don't have to see it, hear it, taste it, smell it.
Lane, that was just the first season.
What?
Did you not remember what I said at the end of the mid-season finale for Ginga?
We were gonna watch Dinah?
No.
I mean, I've been preparing. I got my Dinah shirt right here. See? Look.
He doesn't have a Dinah shirt.
Yeah, I got my Ultraman Dinah shirt. I'm ready for some Dinah. We're talking about Dinah, right?
Don't lie to our fans.
I'm not lying. I'm excited to watch Dinah.
We're watching Ginga S.
What? No!
Explorer from the unknown, Yellowcaster, Autocar.
Loyal and loud, Pinkmaster Lane!
Paying respect to the original Japanese heroes,
Radio Sentai Castranger.
Ultraranger.
Greetings, everyone, and welcome to episode 32 of Ultraranger, the podcast where we talk about Ultraman's past, presence, and future. Godzilla. Presents? Don't you question me on my show.
Hashtag Garism.
And all Godzilla and all kaiju in between. I am your host, Autogar.
Fuck. Are we talking more about Ginga?
Yes, we're talking more about Ginga.
You promised me Dinah!
You know, much like an assistant with his mangaka, I'll let you have it when we're done.
Good. No, because after Ginga S, we're watching X.
Yeah.
And Ichi's gonna be on,
Yeah.
baby.
I actually asked Ichi, hey Ichi, want to be on this episode? Because we're talking about a new show. And he's like, nah, but thanks for the offer.
Well, what a bastard.
Well, hey, at least he actually thought about it.
Yep. So, first off, we have finally caught up on our Godzilla marathon, and we are now caught up on every single Godzilla movie.
It's weird.
Yeah.
To think that I have seen every single Godzilla movie.
I'm proud of myself for actually watching every single one.
Ever.
So yeah, we finished with watching Godzilla Monster Planet, the Netflix exclusive.
The Gen Urobuchi Godzilla.
Part 1.
Yeah, part 1 of 3. And I don't see why everyone hates it.
No! You know why everyone hates it? Because they were like, oh, it was super boring, the characters were boring, and Godzilla wasn't in it enough, and we watched it, and I said, this is part 1 of a 3-part series. It's a setup movie. It's setting up these characters, this universe, this Godzilla. Which...
Then, come on, let's be fair. We've seen every single Godzilla movie. Since when has he ever been a major part of his movies?
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
We won't spoil anything, but holy shit. Go watch this movie, especially for the ending, because the ending will blow your goddamn mind.
In which, all I'll say about the ending, Alaskan bullworm. For those that get that reference, you get gold. You get a good start, you noodle.
But yeah, so part 2 will be released in May, so...
We probably won't get it until, August.
You sure? It won't come out on Netflix in May?
No.
No.
Because it still has to go through theaters. And then once it's done its theater run, then we can get it.
Fuck, so we're gonna wait 6 months for Godzilla again? Damn.
Well, think of it this way. The first movie came out in November.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't get it until...
January,
yeah.
Yeah.
So that's only 2 months.
Okay. Yeah, so we'll get in July.
Yeah. So
Birthday present to me! But yeah, so with that, there's lots of other kaiju movies out there. We're gonna probably start watching the Gamera movies.
Yeah.
The good Gamera movies.
No. If we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it right. We'll watch every single one.
Watch the shitty show movies?
Yeah.
Alright, we'll see him turtle spin and... I can't wait to watch the one where he infamously is swinging on a bar. I can't wait to get to that one.
Oh my goodness, someone's gonna have to get me booze for that one.
Well, I mean, we'll probably keep our tradition that we do where...
Beer and pizza.
Beer and pizza. Literally almost every single time we watch the Godzilla movie, we got beer and pizza.
I think it was like from Space Godzilla to like Godzilla versus Space Godzilla and onwards. That was our tradition.
Yeah, it's just like, no, we always have to get beer and pizza because...
Well, I drink like
you drink an alcoholic cider.
Yeah.
Like you drink Summersby's, and then I drink now I drink Alexander Keats because Sapporos are a bit too much for me now. So, but yeah, so we're very happy and proud that we caught up on Godzilla. So the next actual movie is probably not going to be till 2020?
2019.
2019? Okay.
Yeah, because it's Godzilla King of the Monsters.
Yeah, because I just watched...
Or King of Monsters.
Because I watched Godzilla, the Legendary movie, like, a year or two ago. But for other people, it's like...
You mean like last week? The week before? Like 2 weeks ago?
No, but I watched it before that.
Oh.
Yeah, it wasn't my first time watching it.
Oh, okay, your first time seeing it.
Yeah, first time seeing it. Yeah, for other people, they've had to wait like almost 5 years. It's like, jeez.
Jeebus.
Yes, we have some news.
Yeah, we got some news.
Yay.
First piece of news is actually based on some toys that were shown off at Wonderfest 2018.
Is that Gridman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to zoom in on that so that we can actually read it. An interesting new release has been teased at this weekend's Wonderfest 2018. This was like mid-February. Spoilers, we're recording this on March 1st. Last week we were like, you know what, let's just not do an episode. Then again, when do I actually release these on time?
Yeah, well, life gets in the way.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm gonna be honest right now. February just felt like a week.
February did go by very quickly. I'll agree to that.
Like I didn't even notice until like I actually checked the day. It was like February 25th. I'm like, where did the month go?
February is the shortest month of the year.
Yeah. So it's like, hopefully, not every month will be, like, really fast.
Just don't make it fast.
Yeah. But yeah, a new Gridman figure has been shown off.
Yay!
It's a part of the new subline, or a piece from Evolution Toys. Okay, so Evolution Toys are the maker. And the line is called the Hero Action Figures series. Okay.
Okay.
And it is Gridman. Looks cool.
He's got all of his armor attachments and stuff.
That's the way you do it.
Yeah, if you're gonna release him with his attachments.
Oh no, I think it. Okay, so Gridman's his own release, and then this is like the.
Oh, they're releasing the other ones.
Yeah,
okay.
And then it's like that's all one set.
Okay.
Yeah. And from the looks of it, I cannot read the dates on it, but Gridman does have a price. I just cannot read it. Looks like 19,000.
I'm not sure.
Or 14,000. Wait, price details. Gridman has a release for October 2018.
Cool.
From the looks of it, it looks good.
It does.
I want to know how tall it is.
I'm not sure.
No comments. So hopefully we get more information on that soon. But there are also more figures introduced in the Hero Action Figure series. Ooh. In which 2 of them are Spectre Man and Silver Common Giant.
Is he wearing a leotard?
No, it's kind of like Ultraman, where it's like...
Oh, okay.
Like,
it looks like he's wearing a leotard.
Yeah. Oh, we're talking about Silver Common Giant.
Yeah, he looks like he's wearing like a wrestling outfit.
Okay. Both these will be released for 8,800 yen. Spectre Man's coming out in July, and Silver Common Giant is coming out in August.
His mouth's weird.
Spectre Man? Yeah.
No, the other one.
Oh, Silver Common Giant?
Like, ah!
Oh no, a figure has fallen over. You can see up in the corner.
Help the figure and he can't get up.
But these two, then there's also Mirror Man.
Who's Mirror Knight's based off of.
Yeah, Mirror Man.
Mirror Man.
It's coming out. Who's also coming out in August of 2018 for 8,800 yen. I don't know how much that is.
That's like $80, 90.
So it's like an Ultra.
So it'll be like $100 figure.
Yeah. You have Triple Fighter.
Triple Fighter.
Triple Fighter was kind of like Sun Vulcan. There were 3 heroes.
Okay. And they like turned to one dude.
No, I think they all had their own designs.
Oh.
Because I remember Super Aya's YouTube channel uploaded the episodes, but unlike Redman, they weren't subbed.
Okay.
Which, then again, what subs do you really need for Redman? Red fight! Red arrow! Like, everything he says is already in English.
Yep. Airman looks cool.
But then there's my 2 favorite, Jumborg Ace and Jumborg 9. So, yeah.
Jean 9's based on.
Yeah, Jean 9 and,
Jean-Bot?
yeah, Jean-Bot.
Huh.
Yeah. Jumborg Ace will be released in May for 8,800 yen. And Jumborg 9 will be released in June for 8,800 yen.
Yeah, so these are all like $100 figures.
Yeah. Hey, they look like figure arts.
They do.
Like, they honestly look good. Hopefully someone buys them and has them for and shows them off.
Yeah. Neato. Those are just comments.
Yeah. Next news story. Tokusatsu actor, or more or less Japanese actor Ren Osugi sadly passed away at the age of 66 this week.
Yeah, he was known as Ambassador Hell in All Riders vs. Die Shocker and the latest Ichigo movie.
Okay, let's see. He was the president.
Prime Minister in.
Yeah, he was the prime minister in Shin Godzilla.
Yeah, poor bastard.
Apparently, wait a minute. Who's he in Ninja Sentai Kaku Ranger?
He was. Oh, I don't know.
What? No. We're looking this up.
Okay, I'll look it up.
Yeah, look it up. But the one thing that I knew him for was for a Netflix show called Final Fantasy 14, I think it was.
Oh yeah.
Dad of Light.
Yeah, he was the daddy, right?
Yeah, he was the dad, and his son was Alita from Tensou Sentai Goseiger, and his wife was Swan from Deca Ranger. Which, that was a good series.
He was Sarugami.
Sorry, do we have an image?
Let me look it up. Sarugami Kaku Ranger.
This is totally not dead air because you had to say that out loud.
He was this guy. Some kind of monkey kaijin.
Oh. Okay, so he was probably just Monster of the Week then.
Yeah.
Because I did.
He was in Kaku Rangers? Who?
Oh, I remember this episode. So, more or less, the Kaku Rangers showed off their special technique, and him, with a few of the mooks, they learned how to deflect the Kaku Rangers' attack.
Yeah, so his voice actor was Renosugi.
Yeah, so he was the voice.
But yes, very, very sad to hear.
All of you, go watch Dad of Light on Netflix.
And Shin Godzilla.
But more importantly, Final Fantasy 14, Dad of Light.
Yes.
It is hilarious and also sad. But hilarious. Like you think you know where the show's going, but then it'll be like, oh, no, lol.
Well.
Just don't watch the last episode. The last episode's kind of boring. Watch the second last episode. Alright.
Rest in peace, sir.
We got some more updates for the premium Bandai Ornica.
So, yeah.
You can't play it.
No,
sadly.
But it does play the song.
Yeah, it plays the song and it comes with some dialogue of guys.
Yeah, because, these kind of toys always do.
With 33 or 30 seconds, maybe?
30...
Oh, no, 30 lines of dialogue.
Yeah.
30 lines of dialogue?
Yeah.
What can you fill it with?
This guy said a lot of shit. I bet it'll be one of them will be him in a bathhouse just being like, this is one of Earth's greatest luxuries.
The product is available for pre-order until May 17th of 2018 and is going for 5,940 yen.
So that's like 70, $80.
And expected to be shipped in July of 2018.
Ooh.
I think I need that.
Yeah, you do. Next up, a premium Bandai Checklist Juggler Sword.
Oh my god. They can't actually sell swords. Go to anime or someone has juggler sword.
I mean, yeah, I bet you could get it made.
Yeah.
It's like, can someone make juggler sword?
Or at least like the hilt. Like if someone can make me the hilt.
Oh no, you gotta make the full blade, man.
And where would I hang it?
On your wall.
In the studio?
On your wall. You have a wall.
I have a
You
wall.
have 4 walls.
I have a wall.
Yes. No, that's cool out there. Cause like I always wondered that too. I'm surprised they never released like Orb's fucking harmonica thing.
Well, maybe it was like testing the waters first. And then they realized, yeah, guys are pretty popular.
You know, I think if enough of these sell, then they can proceed with part 3 or part 2 of their.
I want more of
10.
the Orb side series.
We all do. I want to know who Bianca is.
I want to learn how Guy got to Earth. Or at least the Earth that takes place in the main show.
Also see him get origin, like the proper origin.
Yeah. Well, no, he got a proper origin at the end of Origin Saga.
Right, he did.
It's
no,
just...
I gained the 4 elements.
Yeah. That would be cool.
So then he's like, yeah, I can actually use my Henshin transformation device as a weapon.
Yay!
Just the Kermit.
Kermit the Frog. Alright.
Kermit the Frog here.
Next news story, in which I really love this, SH Figure Arts Ultraman G Royal Mega Master figure.
Excuse me, you completely skipped Solid Burning, Acro Smasher, and the most important one of all, motherfucking Magnificent.
They didn't make those.
No, I know, I'm saying they skipped a few forms.
Yeah, because why have the princes when you can go for the king?
Because Magnificent is the best! It's pimp. I love it.
Oh, man.
But I will say for an SH figure art, damn, that's a lot of good detail.
Oh.
Like he's nice. Like look at those legs. Those legs are huge.
Oh my! I love it.
Oh yeah, no, even me. Like Royal Mega Master is not one of my favorite forms, but like I still appreciate it. It's a very fucking awesome looking form.
Oh my! It's so beautiful.
Yeah, that's a good pose of him.
Yeah. It's the pose where like he's like has his arms out with the cape.
See, that's what they need. They need to come with like backgrounds of just like them in like their like growing poses, so you can do that. Cause that'd be fucking awesome. Yeah. So it's coming out.
July.
7,000 yen, shipped in July. So it's gonna be like $900.
Dave now.
Just remember to remind him because...
Yeah, I don't want another juggler incident.
Yeah, or me where I thought he got me a Genmu level 10 and then he's like, oh, I only ordered 2 and I sold both of them. Sorry, forgot you wanted one.
So I kind of forgot, like this is a little side story, I kind of forgot that Juggaler's figure art was a Tamashi Web exclusive.
Mm-hmm.
And I forgot to contact our Toku dealer about it. So by the time I actually asked him, and he's like, "Oh, I can't get it," and I was like, "Oh man, now I have to go for eBay scalpers."
Yeah,
which I don't mind. It's just I'd rather give him business before like an eBay guy.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
You're...
Speaking of random products, Ultraman Zero and Belial PC cushions.
Yeah! So, like, Ichi showed us these, and I saw the Belial one, and I was like, God damn it, really? I don't want to have to buy an adorable plushie of my favorite Ultraman. I really don't.
I just want to make this a meme.
And then
of a picture, like when you're trying to find subs of Ultraman online.
And then Gar said it best in the chat. He's like, if you look at the Zero one, he's like, the Zero one looks more evil than Belial does.
Yeah, just like the like how his like eyes are, on the
He just looks angry.
Mr. Angry Eyes.
But yeah, the Belial one's fucking adorable.
And then you have the Belial one, in which Emily pointed this out. Belial doesn't have a hugging photo. Like Zero has a hugging photo with random woman, probably his mother. Belial, no, none.
It's because Belial doesn't need to be hugged.
He needs to be loved, Lane.
Well, I mean, his son gave him the love he needed, but...
He just comes with a tiny G that goes into his hands.
That'd be adorable.
The PC cushions for Ultraman Zero and Ultraman
Oh,
Belial
he's
are
even got
both...
He's even got little claws.
Yeah. Are priced at 6,264 yen.
That's not bad. That's like $80.
And are expected to be shipped out in June of 2018.
I will get this, but
No.
I still appreciate that there's a nice, adorable, like, plushie of Belial. He's just like, I'm a plushie.
Fear me.
And Zero's just like, I will kill you.
Yeah, Zero looks like a mean cat.
Yeah.
Just
It's Grumpy Ultra.
Grumpy Ultra. Heavy breathing. Alright, and the last news story for this week, or for this episode, not this week, this episode, is our first rumor of the 2018 Ultraman series.
Yep.
And the rumored name that's going around, Ultraman Falcon.
It's not really an interesting name.
Ultraman Falcon.
If that's true, then it's just gonna be fucking Captain Falcon jokes.
Well, no.
everywhere.
Oh my goodness, I am not gonna like the
If
copyright.
he has a punch attack, it's gonna be Falcon Punch.
Yeah. No. Well,
Yes!
I think it's gonna be like the whole G thing, where it's close to the name, but it's not actually it.
Oh, he'll have wings and a beak. It'll be like a bird. It'll be like,
No, they wouldn't make him a bird theme. And there are three things that we know about that can be confirmed or also rumored for him.
Probably. So take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah, take it with a grain of salt, like I do how I make my craft dinner. I don't know why I went into that accent there. The transformation device will be called the, in quotes, Ultra Disc. It will contain the powers of past and present Ultra... Damn, he's a fusion!
And of course he's a fusion, because... Fusion cell.
Damn, he's a fusion, Lane!
I mean, I was expecting this.
Yeah, you're... I swear, if he's a fusion, you're right.
Yeah.
3 years of Spark Dolls, 3 years of freaking fusions. What's next? Monster attack teams, fighter jets, and ground vehicles are said to return in this series.
Good, I like those.
So what Ultraman X did. Yeah. Promotions will start this March or after the upcoming Ultraman G movie. Well, and then there's also rumors that it will, after Ultraman Orb the Chronicle, Ultraman Falcon will start.
It's about Jeed's son.
No.
And then Belial comes back and it's like, grandson.
No, we are not making the how it should have ended joke with Belial. Just the son of Anakin Skywalker. Wait, I have a son? This is great news. Wait, where are you going? I have a son.
The son of Skywalker must never become a Jedi.
And that's it for news.
There we go.
Okay. On to Orb. So yeah, since we finished Ultraman Ginga, I thought it'd be right if we just, instead of talking about the new show and then Orb, I'm thinking maybe we'll just do Orb first and then Ginga S.
Yeah.
That way it doesn't kind of disrupt the flow. If that makes sense. So yes, episode 14, Justice Out of Control.
Yeah, so when I was rewatching this episode, I kind of forgot what this episode was about at first. But then Galactron showed up, and I was like, oh yeah, now I know everything that happens in this episode.
Oh, yeah.
And because fucking Galactron's a pimp. No, he's a really cool kaiju. I like him.
Well, I prefer the name Galaxy Dragon.
Well, I like Salvatron.
Well, Galaxy Dragon sounds cooler.
No, fuck you, Salvatron. Yeah, so
The
it's,
Song of Healing from Majora's Mask.
So yeah, so this was like a Shin focused episode, and you know what? It was really cool. I'm glad we got a lot of focus on Shin because we learned that he really loves robots, and like
Super fighting robot.
You can even see it when like there's scenes where like they're like eating food or whatever like that, and like he's just like the whole time, even when he's eating, he's just looking up at Galactron, just admiring it, and just being like, I'll make something like that one day. So remember, his 3 things are: he wants to make a peace fighting robot,
Build a time machine.
build a time machine, become a veterinarian.
Those are 3 goals in life.
Three dreams.
3 dreams.
Yeah. But yeah, so he like helps out these guys who make springs.
Yes. The worker's name is Kofun. Yeah, Kofun.
Kofune.
Yeah, Kofune. And I'm like, he looks familiar. I have a feeling I've seen him before. He wasn't in Rider or Sentai, but he is actually the commander in Ultraman Dyna.
Yeah.
Who made a brief cameo in the Ultraman Saga film.
Fuck yeah.
A.K.A Ultraman Dyna the movie featuring Zero and Cosmos.
Yeah, again, Ultraman Saga is the movie that made me like realize, no, Dyna's like my 3rd favorite Ultraman of all time. I love him. Hashtag Dyna on crunchyroll.
Yeah, and
Please.
Kofune makes springs.
And I gotta say, I love this character. Like, I loved his enthusiasm, his, like, excitement and stuff. Like, even one of his employees is like, are we just gonna keep making springs? Why can't we, like, work on something else? No! We must not work on everything, the same thing that everyone else does. We are different. We go beyond what they do. And then he, like, pumps everyone up. They're like, yeah!
Well, that one of the guys is like, why can't we work on, like a jet engine or something? He's like, hey, the parts that we make are going towards something that makes peace for the world.
Yeah, because, like, they make springs for, like, the VTL jets.
Yeah.
And it's like...
Or the Volt jets.
Yeah, and he's like, oh, we make something that, like, helps people. We're, like, if it was something that was, like, a fighting machine, no. That would ruin everything that we are.
And it's just... Also, there's the beginning of the episode where they're trying to make a commercial for the SSP.
Yeah, and fucking Guy is just awful with the camera.
Hey, I'm following her.
Let
me see the footage.
Yeah,
It's like all the footage is like on angle.
yeah, it's on a Dutch angle.
Man, Guy, I didn't know you were into German expressionism. No, I was into Germans.
That'd be like you with me if I was just like recording something for you, and then you're like, did you get that right? No. Let me see.
Lane, you
Lane,
dunce.
the camera's not even on! Oh.
Lane, you dunce cap, you left the cap on.
Oops. That's my favorite part, one of my favorite, like, endings in a movie, in Sky Captain and the World of Tomorrow, where she takes, like, the last shot on her camera, Gwyneth Paltrow, and, like, it's, takes a picture of Jude Law, and it just looks over, lens cap, and you just see her face just like, oh, what the fuck did you just say? Because she took all these awesome pictures, but she had her lens cap on the whole time.
It reminds me of a SpongeBob episode, actually, where SpongeBob and Patrick and a few members of the Bikini Bomb make a Mermaid Man Barnacle Boy movie featuring the actual Mermaid Man Barnacle Boy. SpongeBob notices that Patrick left the lens cap on, because Patrick, he's like, oh, I didn't want to lose it, so I just left it right there. So the whole entire day, wasted.
Yep.
Just...
And here goes the dragon first, Patrick,
Oh.
Yeah, and then also Kofune or whatever, he can make a mean thing, yakisoba.
Yeah. Wait. What's yakisoba?
So it's like a
fried noodles?
It's like a stir fry. It's like
it's
a bunch of noodles, sauce, meat.
And Guy loves it.
Yeah, Guy's just like, this is the greatest fucking, like, one of the greatest things I've ever had in my life. And then
Seconds, please.
No, and he's like, all right, come, I'll show you how to make it. And he's like, yeah. And then like it's adorable. He like gives him the spatulas, and then he like shouts out his salt, like his burn mite catchphrase, and then you just see him go on fire. And he's just like, he's like making an intense fucking thing of yakisoba, and I'm like, wow. And like he did it so well, like more appears on every one of their plates, and they're like, holy shit! All right, and we just keep eating. And I'm like,
should we make that the thumbnail?
Just going like, ah. Yeah, sure. Why the fuck not?
You know what? We'll leave it as an idea.
Yeah, we'll leave it as an idea. Yeah. So you might have a possible better one.
Because what can possibly go wrong? Is that a giant mech right on our front lawn?
Yeah. We get introduced to Galactron, and
which they name it.
Yeah.
I honestly forgot that.
Naomi named it.
Yeah, Naomi named it.
Because it's a combination of Galaxy Dragon and Salvatron.
And everything's always about those fusions, am I right?
You know what? I feel like that's what like Galvatron should have been. Like if he like came back from the dead and he was like all with like salvaged parts. It's just like I am not Galvatron, I am Salvatron.
Well,
and you just see like the Autobots are just like, what's so funny? You're like, my name doesn't invoke fear into you. I am Salvatron. Shut up! Yeah, and so, like, Galactron's really cool. He's kind of like this, like, mechanized dinosaur thing, and, like...
Like, exoskeleton look.
Yeah, it's like if a Kaiju put on, like, an Iron Man suit. That's kind of what it reminds me of. And, like, he looks really cool. Like, he's probably one of my favorite Kaijus in Orb, because, this is first appearance?
Yeah, this is
a brand new Kaiju. Cool.
And I love how in the G Orb movie, he's like, apparently Galactron's origins might be revealed.
Yep.
What if we go to his world? Everything's all shit.
Yeah. But we find out that Galactron apparently is a robot that goes around to planet and scans the planet, because that's what he was doing why he was like dormant, was because he was scanning the entire planet and to find out. He scans for like war, conflict, any like discrimination, just like anything bad that like harms the planet, and then destroys it. So he destroys anything that causes war, unhappiness, discrimination, just anything, anything negative. He'll destroy it.
Well, in that case, it's kind of like when a mother goes into like a child's room and their room's all messy. Like,
or it's like in Honey, I Blew Up the Baby, where just like they're about to shoot the tranquilizer dart on the baby, and then just it's the mom just like picks up the helicopter, and because she's big, just knock it off, and the guy's just like, yes ma'am. Just do not get in the way of a mother and her child.
Oh man, then Volt shows up with Shibikawa, and they're all like, all right,
you gotta strain the fucker.
Yeah.
But then Kafune is like, Can we study it? Like, maybe make a metal so we can make new springs? And he's like...
Well, no, it's not even that. It's just examine what it is.
Yeah, and Shibikawa's just like...
Yeah,
okay,
sure.
but just be careful, please.
Yeah, it's like, alright, but let's at least do some precautions. And they, like, wire him down.
Yeah, which later we find out that's, like, does jack shit.
Oh my goodness, the tutorial was for nothing!
What?
It's from the JonTron holiday special.
Oh. But yeah, and then it like scans Naomi, and then
nothing happens until later.
Yeah, but like I like the guy actually walks up to her and he's just like, "Are you okay?" And
it's like kind of tickled.
And then yeah, so then later Galactron finally wakes up, and then Naomi's like asleep in the SSP vehicle, and then it takes it, absorbs it into itself, and then does kind of a fucked up thing and like ties her up, and then inserts like wires into her, and inserts one like that goes into her ear, into her brain, and takes over her body.
Well, it wouldn't be the first time I saw this in a kid's show. Remember Pokemon? Tentacool and Tentacruel?
Yeah.
Where Meowth's mind was taken over by the Tentacruel?
That's weird I could do that. It's not even a psychic type, it's a poison water.
Wait a minute. Tentacle's not a psychic type?
No, it's poison water type.
I don't know, maybe.
That was a special Tentacruel.
Man, I wonder whatever happened to that giant Dragonite in Tentacruel.
We'll never find out. Yeah, it's water poison. It's weak to psychic type.
What are the odds?
Yeah. So then, like, it's using, like, Naomi as, like, a voice, so it can speak, and
Like
then
the
it says, like, oh, I've scanned the planet, I've found all war and bad shit, and I'm gonna destroy all of it. So,
I'm gonna reset the world!
and shit's like, wait, what?
Then you just have Masamune show up. Hey, you wanna know about resets?
Nay. Game over.
Card. Did you just make an XA joke?
Yeah, you did quote XA.
Oh, I feel dirty.
Yeah, you're like,
Oh.
shower.
Ah! Just start pouring like salt on me. Ah! Wait a minute.
And yeah, and then so like guy goes into action, turns into Space Sim Superion, gets his ass kicked, and then goes into Hurricane Slash. Still does nothing.
Literally, episode ends literally with
He gets
Ultraman
stabbed.
Stabbed.
He got fucking stabbed, man.
Just.
Like I was like watching it, I'm just like, oh, how's he gonna get out of this? To see me stab. Oh, that's right. I remember you and me were just like, oh, shit. Juggler's just like. Ooh.
Meanwhile, with Juggler. Oh, I love this earth food.
I love this marijuana.
No, this marijuana.
Mary Jane.
It's Mary Jane.
Yeah. So overall, honestly, this is a good episode. It's a two-parter. So we have not seen the last of Galactron.
Yeah.
Good.
Spoilers: Galactron's gonna get his face smashed in.
Yeah, Thunderbreaster.
Yeah, my fucking Thunderbreast.
Thunderbreaster's best orb form.
Space Sim Superion, you shoot them out of the sky. If they go 5 blocks out, either turn them back or blow them to bits.
Yep.
Burmite, try to figure out stop the hole. Hurricane Slash, you go on the rooftop. No, Hurricane Slash, you're with me. And Thunderbreaster. Smash.
Shua.
Sure.
For those, that was an Avengers joke.
Yeah, that's an Avengers joke.
Yay.
Yeah.
Go see Infinity War out now, April 27th, apparently.
And they did it in the most. They revealed it in the most weirdest way.
No, that was awesome. Robert Downey Jr. was just like.
I want to see it early.
Yeah.
I want to see it with
Okay,
all the
okay,
friends.
Mr. Stark. I also want to see with my friends. Yeah, okay, we'll set it up for you. The world. You got it.
Got it. April 27th.
No, I thought that was clever. Alright, so.
Oh, yeah, and much like with Jeed, episode 14 onwards for Orb, they do the second verse of the opening ending.
It's weird. I don't like it.
Weirder than Doug Walker's new Nostalgia Critic opening.
I'll even bring that up.
The music doesn't even go with the opening.
No, I like his first one he did.
No, I like the one that he did. Oh, I can't remember when he did it, but it kind of ends with like a little kit bash of like dialogue in which you don't realize until you've heard it so many times, where it actually says, "I've done it all."
Okay, so now on to our Ginga side special.
So yes, Shin Ultraman Retsuden, or New Ultraman Anthology. Yeah, Anthology, Chronicles, whatever you want to call it. But Shin Ultraman Retsuden, episode 35, Those Left Behind. This episode doesn't technically qualify as either a Ginga episode nor a Ginga S episode.
No, it's just about, like, side characters.
In which...
It's literally just an episode about Chigusa and Kenta.
In which the sad part is that it's not even on Crunchyroll.
No.
So that's kind of sad.
Yeah. And, like, it's about, like, this... It's mainly about this, like, villain who, like...
Alien Magma.
Yeah, who was supposed to be... Which... His design, by the way, is like. At first, I didn't like it, but then I grew to like it by the end. But he was like it's like this guy in an alien costume, but then you can see his like eyes through like the eyes of the mask, and then you can see his mouth too.
Yeah, and it's not like Rider-Man where it looks okay.
Well, I think that's the point. It's supposed to look like really ugly and intimidating.
Yeah, which he was in He first appeared in Ultraman Leo.
Oh, okay.
In which, when he actually gets the call in the flashback, some people have noticed that it's actually the Ultraman Leo opening.
Oh. Huh. But yeah, so he was supposed to be, like, next in line to, like, succeed the Dark Master.
Like Dark Lugiel's generals.
Yeah, general. After Valky died.
Then...
But then
Icarus happened.
Yeah, so it was hilarious. We're just like he talks about Valky or whatever, and he's just like, oh, he's so cool. He got to fucking test all these people. He got to fight Ginga.
Well,
like,
look where you are now. You're dead.
Yeah, he was the first one to be revived.
Burns the image of him. Just you're dead.
Yeah, you're fucking dead. Who cares? And then like he's doing weight training, and then he gets like a call on his cell phone, and then like it's Icarus. And he's just like, I'm the successor now, and like,
like, you just buy us some food, okay? I really want some squid.
Yeah, and then like it's just like the whole time he's like reminiscing about this. He's like in this like near this bridge, like and near like the water, and he's just like has like a fire going, and he has like a little coin purse with like money in it.
Hey,
that,
kitty.
Like, they gave him, and yeah, he has like this random cat, and which runs away from him at some point.
And then you see Bubbles later on. Oh, decent. Come on, little bunny. Yeah, and then this episode's more or less about Kenta and Chigusa. Where's Misasu? She's off practicing her sweets for a contest.
And Hikaru went to go travel the world. Like
Hikaru's in London at this point.
Yeah, or Mexico.
We'll get to that.
Yeah, so they find alien magma, and then, like, Magma's pissed off about shit, and then starts attacking them.
But then, no, Chigusa's like, why doesn't nobody else notice the alien? Well, maybe we're just immune to it. And then it's like, you get the reveal that, like, everyone else sees him as a normal human.
Oh.
And it has the original Ultraman opening music with it. So it's like, dun. Or I don't know how it would actually go. And then they get chased by. Yeah, and it's by Magma.
Like Chigusa gets like his little booklet thingy for like finding a part-time job.
Cue the Billy Hill thing.
And she actually like throws it at him, and it's super funny.
Book attack. What are you looking at?
Yeah, just tentacruel pictures.
Oh, you're still looking at Tentacruel?
Yeah, Tentacruel's okay Pokemon. I just don't like his weird nose. Tentacool though is cool. I used to know that face.
Tentacruel. Right, and then turns out Alien Magma has a Spark Doll. Which, how does he have that? I thought all the Spark Dolls left the Earth.
Or so we thought.
This is.
And who is it other than the Kaiju of Ultraman?
Zeton.
Zeton. Alien Zeton.
Yeah. Space Dinosaur Zeton.
Yeah.
Full title.
Yep. And so he transforms into that, and then it's Chigusa and Tenzin are like, what the fuck do we do? And then they like kind of will Ginga light sparks.
Yeah, Ginga light sparks appear. And it's like, alright.
And then they get spark dolls of Ultraman and Tiga, and I'm just like, you two have no fucking right to be those two Ultramen.
No, I think the Ultraman chose them.
I wouldn't. Oh, look at that little girl who strives to be an idol but will never become one.
Well,
she's totally worthy of my power.
Well, she becomes an idol.
Shh! Spoilers!
It's probably like the best episode of Ginga S.
So then they go fight on the moon.
Yeah, it's like they toss because Zeton's plan is that, oh, it's the town it's because of the town that have bad luck. I'm gonna blow up the town. Nope, they like shove Zeton up into space. and onto the moon. They have a fight on the moon.
Yeah, and they immediately like know what the fuck they're doing, and
Well, they
like,
fought before.
Yeah, but still, I'm just like, what? So when you become an Ultraman, you just immediately know how to fight?
Lane, every Power Ranger season.
No, because in Mighty Morphin, they all had martial arts training.
That's the biggest load of crap I ever heard.
Lightspeed Rescue, Carter, who's a firefighter, they know martial arts.
No martial arts. Since when does a fireman know
SeaWorld, well, no, Kai was Asian, so of course he knew martial
Oh,
arts.
that's racist. That's just racist.
Dana, she was a fucking paramedic. Of course she knew
My
martial
point
arts.
being is, it's like,
I know.
like when you get the Toku powers, they kind of enhance your abilities.
It's like in Precure. That's why, like in the newest Precure Hugto, whatever, like Curiel, when she transformed for the first time, she just immediately just knew what the fuck she was doing. And when she jumped really high in the air, she didn't even go, "Why am I jumping so high?" Like she didn't say that. She was just like, "I'm just gonna defeat you.
Boo.
You tried to hurt my baby. I will kill you."
She has a baby.
Oh, yeah, the mascot's a baby named Hugtan. It's fucking adorable.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you meant like actual baby.
No, but she takes care of it like it's her own child. It's weird.
Baby.
And she's like a 13-year-old girl. Why the fuck does she have a baby?
Well, Lane.
Yeah, so like they try to kick its ass, and then like
Alien Magma hops out
yeah,
of Zeton.
which I've never seen that before, and that was impressive. And then he like starts beating the crap out of them, but then their color timers start going off. And they like go off from there. And then who comes out to nowhere to save them but
Here I come to save the day.
Ultraman Ginga.
Because Ginga is on the way.
Yeah. And it's not Hikaru as Ginga, it is
Ultraman
Ginga.
Like Ultraman Ginga himself.
yeah. And
No, where's Hikaru? Oh yeah, he died.
No, and it's funny, like, we're actually watching Ginga fight, and I'm just like, wow, when Hikaru's not Ginga, he's actually a really formidable fighter.
What happened?
Well, it's like Hikaru was holding him back or something, or he didn't know how to fucking fight.
Or, Hikaru was just using a fraction of Ginga's powers.
Yeah, because honestly, I like to think Ginga's a really broken Ultraman.
Gee, Lane. Microscopic to infinite?
He's from the future.
From the future? We still don't know when in the future.
I hope that there's just probably when like Ginga reaches its like 10th anniversary, then we'll just be like,
Well, we got like 5 years.
yeah, we do. Jesus Christ, we do.
Hey, don't use the Lord's name in vain.
Sorry, Ultraman King.
Holy Daijujin!
Ultraman King, Gar.
Hey, what the fies? Wait, no, that's on.
What the father of Ultra?
What the father of? That's the title of the episode.
What the father of Ultra?
Yeah.
Okay.
In full caps. What the father of Ultra?
What the father is an Ultra?
Now I just want Antfish to do these lines in his kernel.
What the father is Ultra? Ultraman King!
But yeah, then Ginga beats up Zeton, Alien Magma.
By Ultra 7's Eye Slugger! What the father are you doing? I can just see that. It's just like, yeah, like the Colonel's like some random Ultraman, and he's just like, by Ultra 7's Eye Slugger!
Well, sweet pig bun meat. What's going on here? Well, look who...
You do any more of that shit, I'll send you to Belial himself!
What the
Your ass is going to the Kaiju graveyard!
Well, look who knows zero about zero. No.
Well, don't you sound like a majestic fucking Zeton! Oh god, that's so good.
What have I done?
You know. Anyways, so yeah, Ginga fucking whoops all their asses, then Chikasa and Kenta's color timers are like going like
Yeah, like
really beating it,
rapid
so
speed.
Ginga just like fucking runs towards them, just being like, oh,
What-
I got you.
When you finally have your phone charger and your phone's just about to die. And
That
then,
almost happened to me.
then it fades to white, and you see Kenta and me. And I
And-
can't. I don't know why.
Chigusa.
When I was doing the notes, I kept wanting to say Mizuzu.
It's Chigusa.
Yeah, but it's Chigusa. But it's like Kenta and Chigusa, they both end up on the ground.
And then just wake up.
It's
And like,
nighttime.
at first I thought they were dead, and then they go, ah! And I'm like, oh, damn it.
Kind of dark there, Lane.
Yeah.
That's dark.
Because they're side characters, who gives a fuck?
Hey! I care.
Orb cares, yeah.
Yeah, Ultraman Orb cares.
And just, yeah, and that's it.
Yeah, Ginga takes Zeton Alien Magma.
And they're like, yeah, I'll go with you, Ginga! He's like, shut the fuck up.
Yes. And this is technically the last episode of Ultraman Ginga. Well, there was one more thing of Ultraman Gingas.
We won't talk about it.
Ultraman Ginga Theater Special Ultra Monster Hero Battle Royale. It was okay. You know how there was a quick line where it's like, "Oh, Tomiya's doing research."
Uh-huh.
Basically, that movie is led into like what he's doing research on.
Ooh.
Yeah, and
I'm sorry, I just don't give a shit about Tomiya.
Yeah,
He's so bland.
yeah. Well, you're in luck. It's been 4 years since that movie's come out, and no one has ever subbed it
Good.
in English.
Good.
Yeah, because truth be told, I've seen the Raw. It's basically just them talking about kaijus.
Okay.
Like, it's just them spouting kaijus.
Okay. Anyways.
New bumper! Wow, that was a pretty good bumper. Yeah.
Yeah, so now we will be getting into the second series of Ultraman Ginga S.
I wonder what the S stands for.
Super.
Stordium.
So, I am primarily going to be watching this series, not just for completion's sake, but also because I'm excited for this, because they introduced a new Ultraman in this series, Ultraman Victory.
Ultraman
And
Victory.
I like this guy a lot. I like his design. I just like how he is.
You like Ultraman Vegeta?
Yeah. So like we made a really good comparison that like Ginga and Victory are pretty much Goku and Vegeta. Like Hikaru's like the kind of like strong, silly, you know, very positive, pure of heart kind of guy, and then Sho, who's Ultraman Victory. He's the more kind of serious, oh, I'm doing this for my people, I'm proud of my people kind of
The pride of
person.
my people.
Yeah. And, like, even at the end of this episode, they, like, Victory starts fighting
You almost called him Goku.
Ginga. And I'm just like, oh, it's like Goku and Vegeta fighting.
Except it's not going to take 10 episodes.
No. Well, that's why if you watch Dragon Ball Z Kai... No, watch Dragon Ball Z Kai.
Yeah.
It's a better version.
Well, I'm in the middle of watching Z.
Well, good for you. Watch Z Kai. That's all you need. Yeah, so for some reason Hikaru's in Mexico because Ginga was like, go travel the world, motherfucker, or I'll kill you. I'll know. I'll know if you're not traveling.
Oh no!
Yeah, why do you think he has the Ginga spark still?
Why do you think I'm called Ginga? I'm Galaxy.
Yeah.
See everything.
No, that's why Hikaru, like, he kept giving Hikaru the Ginga spark so he keeping watch over him. So, like, Hikaru is just kind of like, oh, I kind of miss being Ginga. Being Ginga was fucking cool.
Oh, Ginga was fun.
And so, like, some shit happens, and Hikaru's like, oh, fuck. Shit going on here. I gotta go to Japan.
Yeah, no reason whatsoever. He just goes back to Japan.
And he just, like, he ends up with, like, just randomly showing up when the GPU, or whatever the fuck they're called.
The GPS.
GPS.
No, wait, no.
No, GPU. Oh, the UGP.
Yeah, UGP. No, UPG.
Yeah, Ultra Party Group.
Ultra Party Guardians.
Yeah, Ultra Party.
That's...
Like, why party?
Raves.
Sure, yeah, Ultra. Yeah.
Oh, remember Ultraman...
What?
Ultraman Rave?
Yeah, Ultraman Stag.
Yeah, Ultraman Stag.
Yeah.
That was his name.
That's our Ultraranger mascot.
To think, that's almost been a year.
Ugh.
Oh.
This is fuck. I'm proud of that.
Stop using the Lord's name in vain.
No. God, by Ultra 7's last
But yeah, then we got our opening, Song of the Hero.
It's cool.
I like.
There's so many characters. I'm like, who the fuck's that? Who the hell's that? Who the fuck's that? What's that guy's deal? Why does he look so grumpy?
Don't like the hat.
Yes, I will say the new female protagonist, she's pretty attractive. But I get introduced to the fucking android hot chick.
Android 1-0.
Android 1-0, and just, ooh, she's hot. Because I will say this. My mechanized rule also applies to human beings. So if you mechanize a chick, 10 times better.
What would Kelly say to that?
I don't know. Kelly's an exception. She's perfect just the way she is. She doesn't need to be if she does become a mechanized, then I would be like, oh my fucking god.
Have you ever seen Mechanized Donatello?
Yes, that's disturbing. Did he stay like that forever?
No, I think the original creators are actually coming back to finish that storyline. So I think they're gonna unmechanize him.
Okay. Like, that's fucked up though. And like apparently at some point like Raphael gets like a beard.
Raphael becomes Shredder.
Yeah, and he gets a beard. Like, I've seen Raphael with a beard.
It's Image Comics. Have you seen their designs?
No, but you gotta see this picture of Raphael with a beard. It's fucking weird, man.
Alright, so while you're doing that, I'm gonna talk about the underground people.
Oh, the Victorians?
Yeah,
I'm like,
it's like,
what?
What?
Yeah.
They're called the Victoria. Whose idea was that? Honestly, raise your hand.
Look at that! How the fuck does a turtle grow a beard?
I don't know.
This is like some Mad Max shit too. Like, this is a post-apocalyptic world, and just like Raphael becomes this like fucking amazing badass. What the fuck? It's called like TMNT Apocalypse or something.
Well, yeah, it's Tales of TMNT. It's technically the final episode.
Okay.
Good set in the future.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Lane, I will slap you.
Anyways, so yeah, the Victorians. So they're like a subterranean group of humans that live underground, and they have kaijus, and somehow they have an Ultraman power. I don't know how the fuck they got that. Like, do we ever find out about Victory's origins?
Mm-hmm.
No? Wow. Good job, Subaraya.
But yeah, we have the queen, not a princess, a queen.
Good.
Queen it up, bitch. Queen Kisara. Queen
S.
Yeah.
And then we also have our main boy, Show.
Doing it for show. It's for show.
Which, he's cool. He's got a weird haircut, but, you know, whatever.
It gets better.
But yeah, so they're like, oh, shit's, like, happening on the surface.
People are still in their shit.
Yeah, we need to go, like, stop that from happening. So, also when your pet's fucking going ballistic. And he's like, oh, okay. So she hands him, like, the Victory Lance.
Victory Lancer.
Yeah, Victory Lancer. And, like, I like to imagine that he was just, like, on the outside, he's like, ah, thank you, I graciously accept this honor of becoming Ultraman Victory. But in his head, he's just like, ah! Just, like, freaking out.
Oh, I can get smart? This is the happiest moment of my life. You didn't have...
You didn't turn on.
Yeah, you didn't turn on.
It didn't work. Oh. Fucking cone of silence.
Yes.
No, we're not using the cone of silence. Come on, man. I really tweaked this. All right, fine. We'll use the cone of silence. I love that movie.
Yeah, the UPG, they see the kaiju of Shepherdon, and they're like, what do we do? Shoot it. Oh, okay, we'll shoot at it.
Shoot at it with their guns, and they're like, pew, 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 pew.
The guns aren't working.
Yeah, and then Hikaru's just like, hey, what's going on here, guys?
Hey, guys, what's going on?
Everyone's like, what?
It's like, how'd you get here? The plot summons me. Or, you know what should have been a better idea?
Mm-hmm.
When Hikaru touched the Victorium in Mexico, it should have transported him to Japan.
Or transported to the Victorians themselves.
Nah.
No, and then just like he shows up, and then the show's just like, "Who the fuck are you?" He's like, "Who the fuck am I?" Because I like it. They have a conversation where like Hikaru is just like talking about like, you know, we're doing this, like we gotta save the world and stuff like that. You know, keep that sky nice and bright and blue.
Oh yeah. Okay. Where's the name of the city?
And Show's just like, yeah, well, I've never seen the sky, so I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Why isn't Show blind?
And Hikaru's just like, what?
So the town that they are in this time is, oh boy, Shizukugaoka.
Sure.
I don't know.
Shizukugaoka.
It doesn't even sound like a city. That sounds like just a bunch of nouns.
Yeah. Yeah, so Sho, like, goes up to investigate, and he's like, oh, well, shit, my pet's fucking going ballistic, I might as well stop it. So then he transforms into Ultraman Victory, and it's a pretty cool transformation. Like, he's
You're forgetting the best part, though. Where he bumps into Android 1-0, and then she sends out, you know, a squad of chibi-roids.
Yeah, like, Ultraman's, like, first, like, set of mooks, I like to assume. And
Ultraman has Sentai mooks!
And they're awesome. These should have been the fucking Indivers from Q Ranger. Would have been awesome.
They're cool.
They are cool. I like their designs. They're really nice.
I want to show them to Ichi. I want to know what Ichi thinks.
Yeah, show them. And then, just fucking Android 1-0. She's so hot.
Yeah, it turns out she has a Spark doll as well.
Yeah, X King.
Yeah, EX Red King.
Yeah, EX Red King. And he's fucking awesome looking. He looks like a beefed up Godzilla.
Voiced by Randy Savage.
Yeah. Just Macho Man Randy X King. Oh yeah! He's got like giant fucking arms, giant fists. Yeah, and so then like Show's like, okay, I gotta do shit, so he transforms Ultraman Victory, and like it's cool. He summons a spark doll and he puts it, and he goes like, Ultraman Victory.
Victory.
Yeah, and then transforms, and like what a fucking entrance, and I love his design. I like that like he's the only Ultraman we'll ever see who just has like this giant V slapped onto his head.
All right. I want you to go there and get me Ultraman number 5. All right, go get me Ultraman number 5.
Okay.
Sorry, they only have Ultraman number V.
Yeah. You fucking idiot. Oh god.
Oh, that's a Vine joke.
Yep. All they had was Grand Theft Auto V. Oh, you stupid motherfucker.
But yeah, Victory starts beating the shit out of Red King.
Yeah,
EX
I like Victory. He's cool.
I like his design.
I love his design.
I like how it's like what do you call it? Yellow or gold on them?
Gold.
Gold.
But yeah, and like I even remember like when Ginga was first released or whatever like that, I was like, oh, this is cool. And then like a couple years later, I'm like, oh, what's Ultraman up to now? And just like I was looking at like latest Ultraman stuff, and I just saw Victory, and I was like, look at this guy. Like he looks so different from all the other ones. I think that's why I like him so much, because he looks different from like the traditional Ultraman.
He's like a modern design of Ultraman.
Yeah, he's like a Neo Heisei Ultraman. Because like Ginga, he looks like a traditional Ultraman, but then they like Heisei the fuck out of him. Because they're like, oh, give him glowy blue bits, and he'll look fucking cool. Oh, we'll make him from the future, because that'll make him extra cool. And then you just have Victory, he looks completely different. It's like, you know, he's an Ultraman, but he's an Ultraman that's a power from like the subterranean race that's like has a history that we'll never fucking apparently know anything about.
Yeah.
That's disappointing.
I feel like since he's kind of like Ginga in power-wise, maybe he's just an Ultraman that fell to Earth and was like just dormant for...
Probably Ginga's drinking buddy from college. Ginga! Victory, you son of a bitch!
Wait, that's the thumbnail. That's the thumbnail.
Oh, just like the shot of just Arnold Schwarzenegger and Carl Weathers just like joining arms, and it's just Ginga and Victory. Yes, I approve of that. Yeah, and then so like a bunch of rocks or whatever fall on like the two UPG members.
Okay, so the male's name is Goki.
Okay.
And the female's name is Arissa?
Arissa, probably, yeah. And then what's the commander's name?
Guy
with the T?
Captain Gino.
Captain Gino, okay. And he's just like, what the fuck's going on?
Oh, scientist guy, that we all know who you are because the opening gave it away.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, man, we all know Tomy is here.
Yeah, I'm like, and then we saw him like smile in the opening, and I'm like, oh, 1,000 dead puppies.
No.
Yeah. So then, like, yeah, a bunch of rocks fall on, like, the two UPG people, and, like, they should have been dead.
They're
or
dead.
At least their legs should have been crushed. But no, later on they get out of it, and then they stand the fuck up as if nothing happened, and I'm like,
Was it Play-Doh?
Bullshit!
What? Was the boulder made of Play-Doh when it hit their legs, it just molded around them?
Yeah, right?
Oh, yeah, and then, Lane, you're gonna hate this.
Uh-huh.
So, for Ginga, they never know that Hikaru is Ultraman Ginga.
That's fucking stupid.
Because
Fucking stupid.
Because we gotta go back to basics.
No.
Yeah, we gotta go back to basics.
See, at least with the Orb, they were clever about it.
Yeah, Orb was a bit clever.
Yeah, and then Gene, was just like, oh, it doesn't matter who fucking found out. The world was
Gee, second episode. Shit!
And so Hikaru is then looking at like the Ginga Smart, and he's just like, oh, I wish I could be Ginga again to help out. And,
I want to be Ultraman.
And then he just like looks at the Ginga Smart, and he's like, Ginga! I know you're listening! Give me your power!
You just see Ginga rolling in bed.
Yeah, Ginga rolling in bed. Just throws his pillow at the Ginga
No,
Smart.
pass me the pillow. But yeah, yes, see, like his what's the thing? Like 90s people had them.
Oh, answering machines? Or like alarm clocks?
No, not pager.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Ginga just looks at his pager. Hikaru. Takes a shot. All right, let's do this.
Yeah, you just see him like taking a piss or whatever like that. Like he has like a 5 o'clock shadow, and he's just like looking in the mirror, just like
bangs underneath his eye.
Yeah, just like he just looks so tired. He looks at the mirror, he's like.
Like he has one hand on the mirror, one hand rubbing his face.
Just and then you just see him like he's about to like go out the door. He's just like, all right, game face.
Hikaru! No, just all right, game face, bland face.
Hikaru, I'm here to help you. All right, let's do this.
All right, let's do this. Yeah.
And so he transforms into Ginga, and then
beats
Ginga...
the shit out of VX Red King. Beats him.
Yeah, and then, like, he defeats him, but then Victory's just like, it's my Kaiju, bitch, and, like, absorbs him, and then he gets his first arm change, where, like... So
or
Victory's...
Ultra Lance. Bullshit. Kamen Rider Gun was a thing. You all knew what you were doing, Tsuburaya.
Yeah, so Victory, like, takes, like, Kaijus, I guess, and then uses, like, their like, body parts as weapons.
Yeah, his right arm changes into whatever.
Yeah, it's like one's a fist, one's like a gun apparently at some point.
Yeah, like that's King Joe's power up.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a gun. Ella King, it's his tail, and he uses it as a whip.
Cool.
Later on, Shepherdon does become one, and he becomes a sword.
Ooh.
Yeah, Victory gets a sword.
And then Victory just decides, no, this is my shit. Fuck you, Ginga, and starts attacking him.
Doing it, and that's the end of the episode.
Yeah, we get the ending. That's our.
Oh, yeah, Lane, does it sound familiar?
Yeah, it's our opening.
Yeah, it's what we. Yeah. The ending theme is "Let Spark Future," which I think what it is that it's a remix of the first Ultraman Retsuden opening.
Okay.
But it's for a game. It's like it's like a cover.
Okay.
But yeah, first episode Ginga S. Is it better than the first episode Ginga?
Yeah.
By like
a long shot.
Like in this episode, you notice things are getting better for the Ultra franchise.
This is how Ginga should have started out, honestly. And like, what's great
With
is
a
they
budget.
added like an organization. The Kaijus look fucking cool. They added a second Ultraman, which that was a good idea because you know they knew that if they were gonna make a second season of Ginga alone wouldn't be able to fucking keep the series going. So they're just like, you know what, we're gonna add a secondary Ultraman.
Oh, the sky actually looked like a sky and not just a gray background.
Yeah, well, it's because Super I was like, alright, do better, guys.
Do
And they're
better.
like,
Guys, here's a budget. Go nuts.
Really?
Yeah.
thank you. Oh,
Or just like, there's like 100 workers there. Hey, we're here to work. Didn't you guys all leave? Yeah, but we want to make the show better.
But yeah, so honestly, I'm in this show. I'm into the show. I think it's gonna be a good series. I'm in it mainly for
Victory.
For Victory. Because Victory's fucking cool.
That's every time I'm gonna say victory now. Just victory.
Victory.
Ultra live.
But yeah, so that's it. So this has been
Episode
Ultraranger episode
32. What in the father of Ultraman?
Yeah.
That sounds a bit better than what the father of what.
Yeah, what in the father of Ultra is this?
Yeah, what in the father of Ultra?
My Ultra 7's eye slugger.
Yeah. For Twitters, you can follow me at twitter.com/road.
At Lane __.
Uh,
I'm Patron Lane right now.
Because you are.
Yeah.
What if somebody's listening to this like 2 years down the line? Then again, who would be listening to this 2 years down the line?
I will be.
Like a dedicated fan.
You know what? I like to think that sometime in my lifetime I'm gonna look back at like Castranger and Ultraranger and just be like, I'm gonna listen to every episode we've ever done and just like remember.
Like I'm gonna see that and be like, what the fuck did I do with my life?
I'm a successful billionaire now.
it's like when Robin Williams was on Who's
leaving those guys was like the best thing that ever happened to me.
No, it's like when Robin Williams was on Whose Line Is It Anyways? It's like, what's going on in Robin's head right now? One guy, he. Like, he just makes random noises. Robin Williams goes up. Why am I here? I have a career.
Oh, man.
You can check me out at facebook.com/GarsTokuBlogs, where I didn't post anything during February, more or less, because I was busy. Yeah.
It's okay. Life gets in the way.
When life gives you lemons,
Mm-hmm.
I want damn lemonade. Yeah, you can check us out at facebook.com/RSCastranger. For older episodes, you can check them out at castranger.podbean.com. We need to check in to Dave and see how much he's done of the older episodes for the YouTube channel.
Yep.
You can support us on Patreon at patreon.com/Sentai Castranger. And just a reminder, Ultraman Ginga S and Ginga and Orb are all available legally on Crunchyroll. Except Friends Left Behind.
Yep.
Yeah, honestly, I gotta say, you gotta bootleg that. It's actually probably the best episode of Ginga. That's not even a part of Ginga.
Yeah.